Hello friends, I welcome you all to this channel. Today's topic is chromosome structure and their function. If you didn't subscribe, please subscribe the subscribe button. And chromosome structure and function is very important topic and interesting topic too. I'll say every points in a crisp and clear manner, so please note it down. Actually, chromosomes are darkly stained bodies. They are seen during metaphase stage of mitosis. Chromosome is actually discovered by, that is introduced by Strasburger, and the term coined by Valdeir in 1888. Chromosome meaning is chroma means color and soma means body. Okay, chromosomes are darkly stained bodies. Chromosomes bear genes in a linear fashion and thus are concerned with the transmission of character from generation to generation. Okay, now we are clear in this, and they are visible only during mitotic metaphase. Okay, hence we can do cytological study in during metaphase stage only. And chromosomes are composed of thin chromatin threads called chromatin fibers. Chromosomes vary in shape, size and number in different species of plants and animals. Chromosomes have a property of self-duplication, segregation and mutation. Chromosomes are composed of DNA, RNA and histones. DNA is a major genetic constituent of chromosome. You can see two arms, P arm and Q arm. P arm is a short arm and Q arm is a longest arm. And telomere is the terminal part of the chromosome. Centromere you can see in center part, and chromatids are present. And chromosome shape is usually observed during anaphase. The shape of the chromosome is determined by position of centromere. About this we will see in another video, that is based on centromere, how the chromosomes are classified. Okay. Next, chromosome size. Chromosome size is measured at mitotic metaphase. That is, a maximum length of the chromosome is observed during interphase and minimum length of the chromosome is observed during anaphase. Okay. Next, chromosome number. Each species have definite and constant somatic and gametic chromosome number. Okay. Somatic chromosome is the number of chromosomes found in somatic cells, and it is represented as diploid number, that is 2n. Somatic chromosomes contains 2 copies of each chromosomes except in sex chromosomes, one of which is inherited from father and other is inherited from mother. Okay. What is homologous chromosomes? The chromosomes which are identical in morphology, gene content and gene order. Okay. Next, gametic cells or gametes contain one half of the somatic chromosome number, which is represented by haploid number, that is n. This is half of the diploid number is haploid number. Simply, for example, 2n is equal to 24 is a chromosome number of rice. N is equal to 12 is a haploid number of rice. Next, what is basic number? The genetic chromosome number of true diploid species is called basic number. It is represented by X. Okay, I didn't mention here. It is represented by X. Basic number example I have given. Haploid or wheat chromosome number, that is 6x is equal to 42, means the basic number of wheat is X is equal to 7. Okay, that is 42 divided by 6. You can see different chromosome numbers of the crops. For rice, 2n is equal to 24 and ploidy level is diploid, and wheat hexaploid is equal to 42. You can see hexaploid. Okay, like this you can see the different chromosome numbers. Next, chromosome structure. I already said many times the structure of the chromosome becomes easily visible during metaphase. It is very important and frequently asked question. Okay, the chromosomal study is suited only in metaphase. We are going to see the different parts of the chromosome, that is telomere, centromere. Centromere is otherwise known as primary construction, secondary construction, satellite, telomere, etc. We are going to see in this video. Okay, and the functions also we are going to see. So note the important points. Okay, I am saying only in a crisp manner. Centromere. It is also known as kinetochore or primary construction. It is a localized region of the chromosome with which spindle fibers are attached during metaphase. Okay, localized region of chromosome. And what are the important functions means? Orientation of the chromosome at metaphase, movement of chromosome during anaphase, formation of chromatids, chromosomes shape. Okay, and the centromere divides a chromosome into two arms. Okay, you can see the centromere, it divides a chromosome into two arms. Okay, you can see the centromere clearly in this picture. Next, chromatid. Chromatid is nothing but one of the two distinct longitudinal subdivisions of chromosomes is called chromatid. That is sister and non-sister chromatids. Chromatids are formed due to chromosome and DNA replication, and two chromatids of chromosome are held together by centromere. After separation at anaphase, each chromatid becomes a chromosome. Okay, you can see the difference between sister and non-sister chromatids in the next picture. And the sister chromatids actually originate from the homologous chromosomes. Okay, you can see homologous chromosomes, sister chromatids gets originated, and non-sister chromatids. You can see the difference between sister and non-sister chromatids clearly in that picture. Next, secondary construction. Some chromosomes exhibit secondary construction in addition to primary construction. It may be present either in short or long arm of chromosome. The chromosomal region between secondary construction and the nearest telomere is called satellite or tarpent. Okay, satellite or tarpent. These chromosomes having satellite is known as satellite chromosomes. Okay. Next, nuclear organizer region. During interphase, nucleus of a cell is always associated with secondary construction of a satellite chromosome. So that the secondary construction is also called as nuclear organizer region. The nuclear organizer region contains several copies of gene coding for ribosomal RNA. Okay, you can see in this picture telomere and the nuclear organizer region or secondary construction and primary construction, telomere and chromosome arms. Clear, see the telomere properly. Okay, now next we are going to see about telomere only. Okay, see in this picture. And satellite from secondary construction you can see centromere. Okay, telomere. Telomere is nothing but, you can see in this picture, the two ends of chromosome are known as telomeres. Telomeres are highly stable and they do not fuse or unite with telomeres of other chromosomes. Okay, the structural integrity and individuality of a chromosome is maintained by telomere. It's very important point. They are highly stable. Okay, and it is a terminal end of the chromosome. Next, chromomeres. The chromosome of some species show small bead-like structures are called chromomeres. The distribution is constant. Available evidences indicates that chromomere represents a unit of DNA replication, chromosome coiling, RNA synthesis and RNA processing. Okay, so small bead-like structure. Okay. Next, chromonema. Chromonema plural form is chromonemata. It is a thread-like coiled structure and its function is control size of chromosome, results in duplication of chromosome, and this is a gene bearing portion of chromosomes. Very important point. Next, matrix. A mass of aromatic material in which chromonemata are embedded is called matrix. Okay. Matrix is enclosed in a sheet which is known as pellicule. Okay, and both pellicule and matrix are non-genetic materials. You can see chromonemata, chromomeres, matrix. In matrix only chromonemata are embedded. It's clearly in this picture, and chromomeres are bead-like structures. You can see chromomeres are bead-like structure, and other parts also you can see in this picture clearly. Next is karyotype. Karyotype is nothing but phenotypic appearance of chromosomes of particular species. Okay. In the study of karyotype, what are the features of chromosomes are taken into account means number, position of centromere, size, possibility of satellite, degree and distribution of metachromatin, etc. Okay, how it is represented means arranging the somatic chromosome complements according to their length and keeping their centromeres in a straight line. And the longest chromosome is placed in the extreme left and smallest in the extreme right. Okay, you can base the centromeres will be in a straight line. Okay, it is a human karyotype. The 23 pairs of human chromosome you know already. You can see this sex chromosomes are arranged at the last. Next, ideogram. Don't confuse with the term idiotype and ideogram. They are something different. And the diagrammatic representation of morphological features of haploid chromosomes. This is an important definition. You can see in this picture clearly the ideogram of human. This is the differences. Okay guys, thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe and share. Study well. Okay, thank you. All the best.